Good morning, everyone. Let me start by asking you something personal. Have you ever gotten up from a chair and felt your legs struggle, even just a little? Maybe carrying laundry feels heavier than it used to. These changes may seem small, but they can be early signs of something called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle as we age, especially after 60. It doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in slowly, making everyday tasks a bit harder and weakening our strength without us noticing, until one day we wonder, when did this become so difficult? Now, many of us grew up believing oatmeal was the cornerstone of a healthy breakfast. It's warm, quick, and comforting, but for aging muscles, oatmeal alone often falls short. It's mostly carbohydrates, which provide energy but don't deliver the essential nutrients needed to maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein, which means we actually need more of it than we did when we were younger. That is where a high-protein breakfast makes a powerful difference. Imagine starting your morning with eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, seeds, or a smoothie packed with protein powder and fruits. These foods don't just fill your stomach, they deliver amino acids, especially leucine, which is like a spark that tells your muscles, let's build and repair. Think of protein as the bricks and mortar your muscles need to stay firm and functional. Research shows that older adults who eat protein early in the day maintain more strength, balance, and mobility as they age. A protein-rich breakfast can also help stabilize blood sugar, improve mood, and keep you full longer, which supports healthy weight control. Healthy fats from avocados, nuts, or olive oil can help reduce inflammation, another common challenge after 60. Together, these nutrients work like a supportive team, protecting muscle fibers, boosting energy, and helping you stay active and independent. Muscle strength is not just about looking fit. It keeps you steady when you walk, prevents dangerous falls, supports your joints, and allows you to do the things you love, whether that's gardening, dancing, playing with grandchildren, or simply moving confidently through your day. Every bite of protein-packed food sends a message to your body to stay strong. Of course, this doesn't mean oatmeal must disappear forever. It simply means it should not stand alone. Pairing it with protein can help, but many people enjoy replacing it entirely with more muscle-friendly options. Over time, these breakfast choices can add up to noticeable results. You may find you move easier, stand taller, and feel more energized throughout the day. Your body is your lifelong companion, and it listens to what you feed it. After 60, every meal matters just a little bit more. By choosing foods that support muscle health, you give yourself the gift of strength, confidence, and vitality that keeps you active, capable, and ready for each new day. The loss of muscle after the age of 60 doesn't just affect strength. It slowly changes the way we move, live, and feel. Muscles are the engine of the body. They support the spine, protect the joints, and play a major role in balance and posture. When sarcopenia begins, simple actions like stepping off a curb or climbing stairs can become challenges. Many people blame these difficulties on just getting older, but the truth is that muscle loss is not unavoidable when we understand how to properly fuel and care for our bodies. Diet, especially the first meal of the day, is one of the most powerful tools we have for protecting our muscles as the years go by. During sleep, the body repairs itself, but it also breaks down some muscle protein for energy. That is why breakfast becomes such an important opportunity. Eating protein early sends a signal to stop muscle breakdown and start rebuilding. Foods rich in high-quality protein contain amino acids the body cannot make on its own. These amino acids are the building blocks for new muscle fibers, and without them, the body struggles to stay strong. While oatmeal brings comfort, it lacks enough of these essential building blocks. This is why many older adults who rely on traditional carbohydrate-heavy breakfast foods often experience weakness without understanding why. It is also worth noting that digestion changes with age. The body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, which means older adults often need slightly more protein than younger individuals to achieve the same effect. High-protein breakfasts provide what muscles need at the moment they need it most. When these nutrients are present after a night of fasting, the body can quickly use them to repair muscle fibers, improve recovery, and support healthy metabolism. This process not only helps prevent sarcopenia, but also supports weight management, since muscle tissue burns more calories even at rest. Energy levels throughout the morning are also influenced by the quality of breakfast. Protein releases energy slowly and steadily, helping prevent the mid-morning fatigue that many people experience after eating sugary cereals or oatmeal alone. When paired with fiber from vegetables or fruits, protein keeps digestion smooth and blood sugar levels balanced. Stable blood sugar supports brain function, mood, and mental clarity, which are just as important as physical strength as we age. The combination of steady energy and stronger muscles creates a sense of confidence that can encourage more movement throughout the day, and even gentle movement helps protect aging muscles. Muscle loss can lead to a quiet chain reaction. Weak muscles increase the risk of falls, which can lead to injuries. Injuries can limit movement, and less movement speeds up muscle loss further. A nutritious morning meal helps slow or even reverse this cycle by giving the body what it needs before the day has even begun. Eating in a way that supports muscle strength becomes a form of protection, like putting on armor each morning. When older adults build meals that focus on protein, they often notice a difference not just in strength, but in their overall quality of life. Getting up and down from chairs becomes easier. Carrying groceries feels manageable again. These small victories build confidence and remind us that the body responds powerfully to the choices we make. Even after 60, muscles can grow, repair, and improve when given proper nourishment. When people think about growing older, they often imagine slowing down, becoming weaker, and losing the ability to do everyday tasks. This expectation has become so common that many accept it as fate. But the truth is more encouraging. Even after 60, the body can adapt, rebuild, and stay strong when it receives what it needs. Muscle is living tissue. It responds to nutrition and activity like a plant responds to sunlight and water. When nourished properly, it grows. When ignored, it fades. Understanding this helps shift the way we think about aging, turning it from something we fear into something we can manage with knowledge and daily habits. One important part of preventing muscle loss is understanding how the body breaks down muscle over time. Aging muscles become less sensitive to signals that normally encourage growth. This means the same amount of protein that once nourished the body may no longer be enough. Older adults often eat light breakfasts or skip them entirely, which increases the pace of muscle breakdown. After many hours without food overnight, the body needs a supply of amino acids to stop continued muscle loss. A breakfast rich in these nutrients works like a morning repair crew, rebuilding what was lost during sleep and preparing muscles for daily activity. Protein is not the only nutrient that matters. Vitamins such as D and B12 play important roles in muscle function and energy production. Calcium and magnesium support strong bones and muscle contractions. Healthy fats reduce inflammation, which can damage muscle cells over time. Combining these nutrients in the first meal of the day creates a powerful foundation for strength throughout the day. Many older adults are surprised to discover that making small changes in breakfast choices can lead to noticeable improvements in how their body feels. Tasks become easier, and energy lasts longer. Hydration also plays a quiet but important role. Muscles are made largely of water, and dehydration can quickly reduce strength and increase feelings of fatigue. Older adults often drink less without realizing it. By drinking water alongside a nutritious breakfast, the muscles receive the hydration they need to function properly. This simple habit supports flexibility, smooth movement, and better circulation, which delivers nutrients to muscle cells efficiently. Another factor to consider is balance. Muscle strength depends not only on size, but also on how well different muscle groups work together. Core muscles support the spine, leg muscles stabilize the body, and arm muscles allow us to lift and carry. When these groups weaken unevenly, the body becomes unstable. A balanced breakfast contributes indirectly to overall stability by fueling muscles evenly rather than leaving some groups undernourished. Over time, this creates better posture and smoother movement, which reduces the risk of falls. The emotional benefits of maintaining muscle strength are just as meaningful as the physical ones. When older adults feel strong, they often feel more independent and capable, which encourages them to stay active. Activity builds confidence, confidence builds movement, and movement builds muscle. This positive cycle can greatly improve quality of life. Independence is precious, and nourishing muscles helps protect it. A strong breakfast begins a powerful chain reaction in the body. Muscles become more resilient, energy increases, and daily tasks feel lighter. These physical improvements often encourage healthier choices throughout the day. The body rewards consistency, and muscle responds to care. With the right morning fuel, strength after 60 becomes not just possible, but completely realistic. As strength begins to decline with age, many people naturally move less. They start avoiding stairs, lifting lighter objects, and reducing activities they once enjoyed. While this may feel like the safest choice, it often has the opposite effect. Muscles weaken further when they are not challenged. It becomes a slow and silent cycle. Less movement leads to less strength leads to even less movement. Breaking this pattern begins with understanding that muscle needs both fuel and activity. Breakfast provides the fuel, and gentle daily movement gives the muscle a reason to grow. Even simple tasks like walking, stretching, and standing up from a chair help communicate to the body that strength is still needed. When the body receives enough protein in the morning, it becomes ready to respond to movement throughout the day. Muscles repair small tears caused by activity, making fibers thicker and stronger. This process is called muscle protein synthesis, and it becomes less active as we age. That is why older adults often need intentional habits to keep it working smoothly. Breakfast can wake up this process, making it easier for the body to build strength from everyday activities. Without it, the body may struggle to maintain muscle even if someone is active. A steady supply of amino acids delivered early helps create the foundation for stability, balance, and power. Hormones also play a role in muscle health. Stress hormones rise when the body lacks fuel, and they encourage muscle breakdown to create energy. When someone waits too long to eat in the morning, the body may begin using muscle tissue as an energy source. This slowly reduces strength over time. By eating a breakfast rich in protein, healthy fats, and important vitamins, stress hormones can settle, giving the body the chance to preserve muscle instead of using it up. In this way, breakfast acts like a shield, protecting muscle fibers from unnecessary breakdown. The nervous system, which controls coordination and reaction time, depends on proper nutrition as well. Balanced meals help nerve cells communicate smoothly, which improves balance and reduces the risk of falls. Many older adults notice that as they nourish their muscles, their steps feel more secure. They react faster to uneven ground or sudden changes in direction. These small improvements can make a big difference in avoiding injuries. Strength is not just about power. It is about control, awareness, and stability. Muscle also supports our metabolism. When muscle mass decreases, metabolism slows, making it easier to gain weight and harder to maintain energy. Fatigue then encourages even less movement. A good breakfast can fuel metabolism early in the day, keeping energy levels steady and helping the body burn calories more efficiently. This supports heart health, digestion, and overall vitality. Even mental clarity improves when metabolism functions well, as the brain requires a steady source of fuel to perform at its best. Social experiences are another often overlooked part of muscle health. Sharing meals, walking with friends, or joining community activities naturally encourages movement. People who stay connected tend to stay active, and active individuals preserve muscle longer. Those who maintain muscle strength often find it easier to participate in social events, which can reduce loneliness and improve mood. These emotional benefits build motivation, helping people maintain healthy habits. The body is always changing, but aging does not mean giving up control. When we understand what muscles need and how they respond to daily choices, we gain confidence in our ability to stay strong. Breakfast becomes more than a morning routine. It becomes part of a strategy to remain active, steady, and independent. Every bite of nourishing food supports the physical structure that carries us through each day, providing strength to move, energy to enjoy life, and resilience to face whatever challenges may come. Muscle health also depends on the small, invisible systems working inside the body, particularly digestion and the gut. As people age, digestion may slow, stomach acids may reduce, and nutrient absorption can become less efficient. When the gut struggles to break down food properly, even a nutritious meal cannot deliver its full benefits. That is why choosing foods that are easy to digest and rich in high-quality nutrients becomes more important over time. Protein sources such as eggs, yogurt, lean meats, and soft cheeses are gentle on the stomach and provide amino acids that muscles can use quickly. Pairing these foods with fiber from fruits or vegetables supports a healthy gut environment, allowing nutrients to move through the digestive system smoothly and efficiently. The gut also houses trillions of helpful bacteria that influence many aspects of health, including muscle function. These bacteria produce vitamins, support the immune system, and help reduce inflammation. When inflammation is high, muscle tissues can become irritated, making it harder for them to grow and repair. By eating foods that keep the gut balanced, individuals can indirectly support stronger muscles and faster recovery. Foods like Greek yogurt contain probiotics that encourage healthy bacteria, while berries and leafy greens offer antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage. Over time, these small nutritional choices create an internal environment where muscle can thrive. Another important element linked to muscle health is sleep. Without proper rest, the body struggles to repair damaged fibers and build new ones. Sleep is when growth hormones are most active, helping muscle tissues recover from daily wear. Poor sleep can lead to slower metabolism, increased appetite for sugary foods, and reduced motivation to move. Older adults who skip or choose incomplete breakfasts may also experience disrupted sleep patterns because the body lacks balance in blood sugar and nutrients. When mornings begin with a stable, protein-rich meal, it can help regulate hormones throughout the day, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep at night. Bone health is closely connected to muscle strength. Bones and muscles work together like a team. When muscles are strong, they pull gently on bones, stimulating them to stay dense and sturdy. Weak muscles place less demand on bones, which can lead to bone density loss. By focusing on breakfast foods rich in calcium, vitamin D, and protein, older adults support both bone and muscle systems simultaneously. Strong bones provide a sturdy framework, while strong muscles act like supportive ropes holding everything together. When both are cared for, balance improves, posture remains upright, and movement becomes more comfortable. Mental health plays a surprisingly large role in physical strength as well. When individuals feel energized, confident, and capable, they are more likely to stay active and choose nourishing meals. A protein-rich breakfast can lift mood by stabilizing blood sugar levels and providing amino acids used to build neurotransmitters, the chemicals that help regulate emotions. Feeling mentally clear and positive encourages social engagement, curiosity, and participation in routine activities. These activities provide natural movement that benefits muscle health throughout the day. Hormones naturally change with age, and some of these changes reduce muscle mass and increase fat storage. Although these shifts are normal, nutrition can help soften their effects. Protein supports muscle preservation, while healthy fats help balance hormones related to mood and appetite. Breakfast becomes an opportunity to bring these nutrients into the body before stress and busyness arrive. Once the body feels balanced, it becomes easier to make supportive choices in the afternoon and evening. Every part of the body is connected, and muscle strength is not just a matter of lifting heavy weights. It involves digestion, sleep, hormones, bones, mood, and daily habits. Each morning presents a chance to take positive steps towards strength by providing the fuel muscles need. Over time, these steady habits build a foundation of resilience, supporting smoother movement, steadier steps, and a greater sense of control over aging.